Okay, everybody, this is going to be part 2. So what I'm going to start with is, oh dear, I lost my template. Found my template. Okay, so we're going to put all of this stuff together so we don't lose it, and we're going to set it aside. What we're going to keep is the front part. Okay. Now, we're going to use our template that we made earlier in the first video. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold it up against here. Okay? We're going to line it up. Okay? Just makes life that much easier. And what we're going to do is you can mark it with your pencil and just go like that. And then you have your hole. And then you're going to punch your hole. Okay? And you're going to do the same thing on this one. You're going to line it up in the center. Okay. Mark your hole. Okay. And then you're going to punch this hole too. Right. Might be a little awkward trying to show you this, but oops. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, might want to be careful when you're doing that. There. So now we have these two pieces. Alright? And we've got this out of the way for later. Alright? Now, first thing I want you to do is find your pattern paper that you want to use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this on the sides. Okay? So, basically, where is, okay, here's my cutter. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the chipboard blade so I don't shred my paper like I was talking about earlier. And I'm going to, without cutting myself, get this blade. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this piece down to 5 inches. Alright? So, cutting it down to 5 inches. And I'll show you why I have this piece like this. Alright? We'll go with that. And put that over there. And now see, on the sides of my mailbox, I wanted them both to go like this. So I'm gonna do it this way. I left this on the top just to remind me to show you guys that. Okay, and then you're gonna take this piece and do the same thing, cut it at 5 inches. Alright, put that aside. Now, we're not gonna worry too much about trimming the sides right now, okay? So much as what we want to do is we're going to line this up at the bottom, okay, and at the side. All right, we're going to flip it over so it's lined up along here. We're going to turn it over, okay, and we're going to hold it down, and what we're going to do is we are going to trace what we have here. All right. So I want you to do that for both of these pieces. Okay? So what you can do, so what I'm going to do anyway, is I'm just going to get my scissors and I am going to cut out, or not, oh I found them. Actually I need my blade. I'm going to hold the two pieces together. You can trace both pieces of paper. It's up to you, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I'm just going to cut through two at once because I just want to do that. So basically, you're going to hold them down so they don't move. You're going to go lightly, and you're going to trace around this, and then you're going to trace around this. I'm going to move this because there's one already gone. Look at that. And then I'm going to trace around here. Okay. There's two. Okay. So that's that. Okay, so you have two of these. That's pretty as well, isn't it? Too bad I did it sideways. Oh well. I like this side. Kind of reminds me of a mailbox. I don't know why. Or Christmas, or the actual pole that they have at the North Pole, maybe. Yes, that's what it is. Okay. Now, remember I told you to keep these pieces here. Okay. And I have one more, unless I lost it or the dog ate it. Nope, I got it. Okay, so what I want you to do is take these. You can use either side, it doesn't really matter. And I want you to glue these. Okay. Together. Where's the other side? Hold on. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is going on the inside, okay? And what I want you to do is line up these corners. These two are going on the inside, so you're not going to really see them much. These two here. Now you can make the match. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But basically, I want you to line up along this edge, okay? And I want you to glue these on. So I'm going to do one that way and one the other way, and then I'm going to do one that way and one the other way. Okay, so I am just going to glue these on now. Alright. You don't have to overdo it with the glue. Alright, but the most part, I want you to line up this edge on both sides. Okay? And then get your handy dandy dry baby wipe and get rid of the excess glue. Okay. We got that. And I'm going to do this side on this side. Alright, now, if you went over a little bit, it's okay, because we're going to ink this. But if it's bothering you, now is the time to look at this piece and trim it off if you have a little bit. Like, I don't, but if you want to do that, you can. So on the inside here, it doesn't really matter. You'll see. But on the inside, make sure you trim it off. Okay? Because you're going to be using the chipboard as a base to attach it. So you want this part inside here to be flush. Okay? These sides don't really matter. Like I said, we're going to ink it, so it's no big deal. Okay? So, but on the inside here, make sure you're flush with the chipboard. And you can do it with a craft knife, you can sand it down, whatever floats your boat. Okay? So do that for both sides. So you have these two pieces now, and they're covered, and you put those aside. And be sure and save these two pieces, because you're going to need these as well. Now, for the front of this, okay, We're gonna work in the front now. So you want to find your paper. Put this away. 1 second here. You're gonna find 2 sheets of this paper. Now, again, you can use any paper you want, but you're gonna want to see, if you want to embellish this mailbox, okay, and put your handles and you want them to stand out, you are gonna want a lighter colored pattern paper, okay? And there are so many awesome stickers on the sticker sheet for this vintage Christmas collection. You guys are gonna love it. You can do your own thing as well. You can put nice ribbons on the door. There's so many things you can do. I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. Uh-oh. Okay. So, I'm gonna use a lighter pattern paper. Alright? So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna cut it down to 7 inches. Oh, you know what? First of all, I forgot to cut this off. So I'm going to cut this off before I drive myself crazy later and go, why is this not fitting? Okay, I'm going to set these aside. Okay. Now, so as we're going to work on this, and cut our pattern paper down to 7 inches and cut this off, actually. Alright. And we're going to cut it down to 7. Okay. Save that. And we're going to do this twice, so I may as well just do it now, because we're going to put this on the back as well. Okay. Okay. Save this. Now, what I want to do is I want to measure this because chipboard is never the same. So we basically cut this from the same stack of chipboard, but when you get the chipboard from the manufacturer, it's never the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from this line down to the bottom. Okay? And I have just under 10 inches. So you can cut it 10 inches and then you can, a little bit up here, it's not that bad, but sometimes you get like 10 1/4, so you don't want to cut this paper too short. So I am now going to cut this piece 10 inches. Okay? Now, this here, I don't know if I showed you guys, there is a video on Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations, and I showed you guys how to fix this so that it measures properly and it's not pushing down on your paper. I mean, I'm exaggerating here, obviously, but you want it so it goes up. Go check that video out. Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations on Facebook. Okay, now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this on to this right on here. We're going to stick it on good, okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to use score tape, okay? Because by the time I go all the way around with the glue, I'm worried that the glue is going to dry in certain places that I don't want it to dry in, okay? So, I'm going to use score tape, and I guess it doesn't really matter what size score tape. I think I'll use 1/4 inch, because I see, oh no, I have 3/8 here. I'm going to use 3/8, okay? And now again, it's all in the preference. You can use art glitter glue if you want to, and you can just follow the lines that I'm doing now, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to use this just so I know it's down there good. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go all the way around this edge. And when I get to this side here, I want to stay on this side, so slightly. I don't want to put the score tape on and make this so it doesn't fold over, okay? And it doesn't tear on it. So I'm just going to go on this side of it. Okay. Okay. So that's what we want our score tape to look like. And if you're using your art glitter glue, this is what you want to, this is where you want to put your glue. Okay? Now, I don't like to use the art glitter glue on this because I'm going to embellish this. And like I said, if I put the glue down, sometimes it dries as I'm trying to work my way down, because I'm a little OCD and I like to have things right on the edge. So I just save myself the hassle. Now, because I'm going to embellish this, I'm going to put score tape, just a couple strips here, so that if I put some heavy charms or if you're going to put something else on here, you have the paper is actually stuck to the chipboard and it's not going to buckle out or bubble out. Okay, so you just want to put a little extra on the inside here. So we want it like that. Okay? Now, you're going to take this piece of paper, all right, and you're going to hold it up. Now, you can see here, that's where our fold is. Okay? So we want it to go right up to the fold. All right? And line it up with the bottom. Sorry, the bottom here. And this fold that we have in there. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to hold it down, line it up, hold it down, lift it up, peel one piece of score tape up, stick her down, and go like this, burnish it. Okay, and now, through the magic of video, I can fast forward through me peeling all of this stuff off. So, get peeling. Okay, so, this is what we have. Now, before you lay this down on your score tape, make sure these doors are pushed in a little bit, okay? Or you can hold them down or whatever the case may be. I'm ready, so I'm gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna hold that down. All right, make sure they're all snuggy in their spots, and then I'm just gonna slide my finger along like this. I still have my fingers under here, so like that. Okay, I'm gonna burnish it. Okay. Okay. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip this over. Okay. First thing you're gonna do is take off the excess paper that's here. Do that right now. Okay, take that off. Okay, here we go with my little pencil trick again. So you can see you've already done this. Okay, so you know this is where your handles are going. So this is the side of the door that opens. So I want you to just do this, trust me. If you're good, that's fine. I'm good too, but just do that. so that you do not cut that, okay? Now here's your handle side, so you're gonna go the opposite. This is where the hinged side is. Do that so you don't get sidetracked and the dog's barking to go out or the washing machine's exploding and you walk away and you come back and then you go, oh, la la la, and you cut that off. That would be bad. That would suck. You would be really mad at yourself. Trust me. Been there, done that. Okay, so I want you to take your craft knife and you can see where the cut lines are. And I want you to stick it in there and cut through paper on the other side. Okay? I'm actually going to change my craft knife right now because that one is a little bit dull. I'm hoping that this one is not so dull. Actually, I broke it off, if you do recall. I'll change the blade in it later. Okay, so continue to do this on the edges. Oh, so much nicer with a sharp blade, let me tell you. Okay, so now make sure you got it all. If you didn't, go back and just give it a little extra cut. Usually it's the corners that like to hang on for dear life. Okay. Yep. Okay. See what we got? And look. Okay. Who needs to mat, okay, when you can do this? Seriously, I do not like measuring stuff. So, I do like measuring stuff, but not paper, because it never goes on the right way. So, we're going to do that as well. Don't forget, not this side. And we're going to do the same thing. And I'm just letting the chipboard guide my way. Okay. Or not, because I can't see it. Okay. Got it. Nope, it's hanging on in this corner again. Look at that. Not nice. Well, God bless me, what happened there? Yeah. Look at that. Well, I know that's off now. Okay. There. There. Okay. So now what I want you to do, poke your little finger through here, and we put score tape on there to hold it down, but what I want you to do is just take this or your finger or whatever and just kind of run it along, just to give it a little something to guide it, so when you're bending it so you don't crack your paper. Okay, because we don't want to do that at this point. And that's how sharp that blade was. It took like a slivery. Wow. Okay, so, and do the same thing for the top. And just kind of bend it. Okay. And just let your paper go like that. Okay, so there's the top. So there's the top. There's this one. What you can do right now is you can either repunch it with your hole puncher. I'm not going to do that. I am just going to put a cut line in the middle, like that, and like that, because I have a really sharp blade right now, so just easy. And I'm just making a little X. Okay, so I made a little X in the hole, so now I can see on the other side, right, where my hole is. And you can either use this, poke it through. You can use it like the tip of one of these pencils. Obviously you don't want to mark it up with a pencil. It doesn't really matter, it's going to be covered by your handle. Okay, and I have a pokey tool somewhere, but it's hiding behind the camera, and if I try to dig it out, things could go bad quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to use my pencil. Okay, And there's my 2 holes for the handles. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the other side now. Obviously this side isn't as hard. Oh, I forgot to trim it down. So we know that this is chipboard is from the same pack, so I'm just going to cut this to 10. If you want, you can check again, because sometimes, like I said, it could be 10 1/4, it could be whatever. So I'm going to cut it to 10. I know it's from the same pack, so I'm not worried about it. Measure twice, cut once. Okay. Now for this one, because you're gluing it all down at once, and there's no doors or any fiddle farty things, you can use your art glitter glue for this. I am just going to use a score tape because it's right here. Okay. And it actually was snowing earlier, and it's going to be like minus 10 degrees Celsius here, so I'm going to get a little scrimpy with my art glitter glue because pretty sure I don't want it shipped up here right now. Okay, so do this. Okay. Now, you can put a pocket on the back of this so kids, here's what I was thinking. I'm going to show you right now. Find the paper without trash in the joint. I hope I can. Okay. In the paper collection, there are these, and they're cut aparts, and they're postcards. So what I was thinking is I'm going to mat these, because look at the back. Ooh, how does that mess with your eyeballs, eh? Anyway, I'm going to cut these, and I'm going to put some writing paper on the back. Okay, so I'm going to put it either like, or just a white paper, and I'm going to make a pocket in here with these in it, so that if you want to give it as a present or take it to a family event and there's kids there, whatever the case may be, they can actually use these cards, okay, and fill them out and stick them in the box, okay, because they fit right in there, okay. That's why I made it this size. All right, so because of that, and I just showed you that, okay, I'm going to put lots of score tape on, because I don't know where I'm going to put my pocket. I don't know if I'm going to put it up high. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put extra score tape on this, or you can use your ATG gun. Actually, I think I'm using my ATG gun. I think dog. Oh yeah, the dog's underneath the wheels of my chair, so he's lying there peacefully. But sleeping dogs lie. So I'm just going to do this. Okay. Burnish this down. Okay. Same rules apply for this one. You want it lined up with the folded edge, okay, and the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Put the bottom, I'm going to hold it down. Take this one piece of score tape off, stick it down, burnish it. I'm going to peel this off. Okay. Okay, burnish it down really good. Throw my garbage out. Okay. Flip it over, and even less of a sliver. So just cut this little sliver of paper off from the other side. And this is a really sharp blade, so don't do what I did before and shave the chipboard. Okay, so now I have this. All right. Two pieces. So you got these two. You got this covered. You got this, and you have these. So dry fit these. Okay. You're good. All right. It's all good.